Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of your boys from Heroes Brews with Nerdy Dudes. And today we have two fun-filled topics. We got the Suicide Squad trailer, both of them, because WB is flying out those trailers because it seems like they want to silence the hashtag restore the Snyderverse. And we got Invincible, the Amazon Prime exclusive show. It's this new superhero animated series that has been tearing it up. But first, we got Kev. What day is it?
Beer of the weekday, man. Beers of the weekday. I'm sorry. Plural. There's three of us. So if you don't mind, gentlemen, I'll begin with my beer of the week. We're going over to Jersey, the Dirty Jersey, South Jersey, Wildwood Crest, New Jersey, to be exact. It's a brewery I checked out last summer. Absolutely fell in love. Was just there 2 weekends ago. Fell in love all over again. We're going to Mudhen Brewing Company, and this is their little gem. It's called the 1883 IPA, West Coast style. My personal favorite. Matte charcoal can, gold. Look at this thing. It's flashy.
The gold's nice, man.
Delicious beer.
It's beautiful.
6.7%. Gets the job done. Love the brewery. If anybody's in that area, go. I mean, food's fantastic. They have other beers. I've had almost all their beers. Everything's top notch. The people there are super friendly. Good time there. Mudhen Brewing Company, Wildwood Crest, New Jersey. Beer of the week. Thank you.
And dude, those Jersey Shore brewing companies, man, are always fun to go to because you always got that vibe of the beach, which is always so chill and relaxing. I want to go to Cape May. You've been to Cape May. I've been to Beach House on the Jersey Shore, man. And it's just always a cool vibe to drink at those brewing companies.
Totally, dude. Completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Like, short and concise and to the point, Kev. I like that.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks. I didn't even rehearse that at all. I didn't even script it out.
It's not even like we did it before. It's just.
It's not even like there was something else recorded before this was recorded.
Okay, I will take that opportunity then to go into mine, and I have from Auburn, California. This is from Knee Deep Brewing Co. Should give you guys a logo here. This is a Simtra triple IPA, and triple, right? So comes in at an 11.25%, and it's just as intense as it sounds. But actually, it's actually not as bad. It's got a smoothness to it that you wouldn't expect from an 11.25% beer. If you guys are looking to have a really good time, just like we would be if we were watching Suicide Squad together, I would recommend this one. This one probably takes one, and then you're there.
Oh, so, yeah. 11.2%.
I'll check in with you halfway through the podcast to see how things are going.
And
we'll have to like wake them up or something.
Yeah, and then low-key, like, I do like the simplicity of that design on that bottle. I didn't say that last time, but I do like just the three what am I blanking on it? The why can't I speak? The hops. Yeah. I love it. And if I want to get drunk quick, I just know to talk to Marcus to know what beers I should be drinking because he's bringing all those Imperials on.
Dude, it's I'll get it to you. Whatever you need.
Yeah, what size bottles are those, dude? Like you have.
This is actually not a regular bottle, my friends. This is a pint.
Like gallon jug.
He's got like the 40 ounces on deck, ready just to swallow whole at 11.2%.
I mean, this is my head next to it, so just for reference, it even goes with the puffy hair. Like from bottom to top, and I have a big ass head, so you can just for reference. This is the bottle that I'm dealing with over here.
And so we'll go with my beer of the week, which wasn't audible because I was going to go Victory, but I went to the Ironhill Tap House in Exton, which had fantastic food, looked awesome, was very modern, but I had a few Sweet Leaf IPAs. They're at the 7.2%, which is like right above that sweet spot, right below the double, and makes you feel so freaking good. It's got hints of like that tropical grapefruit notes going on. It's a very good beer. Try it out. Ironhill is literally everywhere in Pennsylvania. There's so many locations. I know we got Exton, Westchester, there's by you, right, Kev? There was.
Yeah. Oh, when we lived in North Wales,
Yes.
yes, there was one right behind our apartment, which was very dangerous, but also very rewarding at the same time.
And one
I
thing-
kind of
Oh,
miss living there.
that's where we went, right? We went there to eat and drink one time.
Yeah, dude. We did go there. It was the week of Laura and I's wedding, I think, and
was?
you actually had their juice box IPA.
Oh, I loved it.
Juice box is good.
Juice box is
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah,
I do know that place.
one.
I do know that place.
Yeah, man.
And
That's so crazy. I forgot you were there. Yeah.
And they know how to make things very good with cheesesteaks. Like they had these cheesesteak broguettes or something at the one in Exton. They got cheesesteak egg rolls in the one in Westchester. Like
What?
Ironhill chefs know how to make cheesesteaks into like little edible snacks, and they're out of this world. So props to them for making the cheesesteak that much more better.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with like a little handheld cheesesteak, I like to call it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh man, I remember those.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
You remember those?
little cheesesteak egg rolls, man.
Dude, with that hot ketchup, man, the hot ketchup helps too, man.
You
Do
guys-
they have those in
you guys-
California? Do you guys have
Come on,
cheesesteak egg
Kev,
rolls?
you know they don't have those up here.
Well, okay, so
You know they don't have those over here.
Now, listen, and listen, man. Where you live is absolutely gorgeous, and I love visiting you out there. But it is funny, and you even pointed this out. Was California places like advertise Philly cheesesteaks, and I'm like, what are you talking about? This is insane. We couldn't be further away from Philadelphia right now. But I mean, Marcus, you lived in Philadelphia for a few years, so like you've had a true Philly cheesesteak, and when you come out to visit, you make sure you get a true Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, yeah.
But listen, man, they try out there, they really do, and I have to commend them for their efforts.
I feel like everyone
really do.
tries, but like in New York, like when I lived in New York my entire life before I moved out here, cheesesteaks weren't a thing. Like to get a cheesesteak, it was like this dried out piece of sandwich that you would like get if that was the only thing available. But then
That's the worst description I've ever heard.
Exactly. Then I go to Philly, right? And I have my first cheesesteak from Tony Luke's, and it was like I hit heaven, came back down, went back up to heaven, and came back, and I'm like, this is a cheesesteak? I'm like, what the hell did I have when I lived on Long Island? Like, what was that shit?
It was a dried out piece of sandwich.
I'm pretty sure I died when I had my first cheesesteak, and it wasn't because of how good it was. I mean, it was, but it was because of how much oil was on it, and it was so amazing. And, I had a mini stroke when I had it and passed out. Kev woke me up, but
there's nothing that beats. I know like the stereotypical like touristy cheesesteak places are Geno's and Pat's. However, there's a bar in between Geno's and Pat's called Garage. Ty, have you ever been there before?
No, I haven't.
It's a sick bar. It's a bar called Garage, and literally like then you walk out a foot and then you have two different cheesesteak places. There's nothing better when you've like put a few on and then you like swallow this greasy ass cheesesteak with the whiz wit, which over here in Philly means whiz with onions. I don't know. We have our own language. It's fucked up. But
shoving cheesesteaks down your throat.
Yeah, there's nothing. And then the next day you probably you pay the price. But at the time, it just seems like such a good idea. So,
Hey, Ty, I don't think you showed us the can. We'd like to see what the can looks like.
Yeah, so let me get this can up here because I spoke about it last time we were going. We got this colorful, beautiful, like smash of colors. Yeah, it's very psychedelic. We got this hot plant with an eye who's ready to like swallow you whole. It's like very neat looking. Just like all the colors just makes you attracted to this can. And I was drinking the sweet leaves at the Exton Ironhill, and I wasn't gonna go with the 4-pack for that. And I was scrolling through the 4-packs, and this can caught my eye, and of course it was the sweet leaf, and I'm like, all right, beer of the week. Sorry, Victory. Ironhill's taking over.
Shit, yeah. Ironhill's good beer, man. I think sometimes people don't give them enough credit.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes people think of them as a restaurant first, but honestly, they know what they're doing. They make really, really good beer.
And they're everywhere, man. They are literally everywhere.
So they're doing something right.
Yeah.